Amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I can already tell I'm going to enjoy this. I can already tell. I'm so curious to find out more about like alchemists and like their powers, how they get their powers, what they even mean, if they're all part of some like super club or something like that. That is the thing at the moment that has piqued my curiosity. I also love how the main characters, like the two brothers, are badass. Like they're both really good. Usually, with every sort of show you watch, you don't really get to like watch the main character be awesome from day one, and that feels like exactly what we're getting here, which is very unusual as well. This is the highest rated anime of all time, is it not? I am very excited to explore it. I'm going to stop talking. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're enjoying these reactions, you want to support this channel, you want more FMAB Alchemist Brotherhood reactions, press that subscribe button. Also, all Unblurred reactions are available on Patreon, or the whole series will be on there. Without more talking from me, let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Episode 2.
Alchemy, the science of understanding, deconstructing, and reconstructing matter. However, it is not an all-powerful art. It is impossible to create something out of nothing. If one wishes to obtain something, something of equal value must be given. Okay. This is the law of equivalent exchange, the basis of all alchemy. In accordance with this law, there is a taboo among alchemists. Human transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
Goddamn, the opening is so good. I remember reacting to it. It's such a good opening. That is a good point. I never even thought about that. Okay, so it's pretty much considered taboo to use alchemy to stop someone from dying, pretty much. And the reason for that is, like they just explained, if you have to use alchemy, something has to be taken. Like, there has to be a give and take exchange in the relationship, right? So every time you use a power, does something need to be taken from you then to use that power? Or is it more in the learning process? Something needs to be taken. And they're saying there is literally no equivalent to a human soul that they can fathom. So does that mean that you can't, like, you can do these things without giving something, but it's like frowned upon if you do that? Is that what it means? Or you simply just cannot do it unless you give something? What does it mean? Someone let me know. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason the subtitles are just like half cut off. I'm recording these reactions in advance. I'll try and fix it, but it just seems like you can't, which is a bit annoying. This is the only website you can actually watch the anime on, so I do apologize, everyone.
Brother, the stories about this priest in the orb, you think they're true?
The ones about his miracles? They say he can transmute flowers out of thin air, right? Could just be sleight of hand, some cheap trick like that.
But what if it's not?
Right. If it's not, then I suppose all that leaves is the real thing, huh? The celestial stone that destroyed the city of Xerxes in one night. The grand elixir, sealed away by the Eastern Sage. It goes by different names, but it's always the same thing.
So, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, we are following the story of two brothers where one brother, the eldest brother, the Elric brothers, right, is trying to locate something, some sort of power, some sort of secret something to get their bodies back. That's the story of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Kind of object that amplifies alchemy. And that's the Philosopher's Stone. If we could just get our hands on it somehow, I might be able to get your body back. Damn books! They tell us everything but how to find it! Al?
Yeah?
I think I have a good feeling about this one.
Me too.
It's got a metal leg as well. I don't think we've seen the metal leg, have we?
Ed? Al? Where are you? Oh, you boys. Are you in here messing up your dad's study again?
Oh,
and
flashback.
Ed, you know better than to scribble on the floor.
Yeah, but it's not scribbling. Here, watch.
Oh my, that's alchemy, isn't it? Did your dad teach you that?
How can he teach us anything if he's not here?
Right, we read about it in these books.
Huh.
I can't believe you've done this.
Huh.
I'm sorry, did we mess up?
No, it's great. You definitely take after your father. My little geniuses, you make me so proud.
And that was it. Mom had given us all the encouragement we needed. From that moment, we were obsessed with learning alchemy.
Okay.
Then, in the summer of that same year,
You can learn alchemy from
epidemic
books
swept
then.
the country. The sickness came, and it took her.
Hey, brother. I'm hungry, aren't you? And it's cold here. Let's go home, please. Once Dad comes back, everything will...
Don't even talk about him! That bastard doesn't care about us. He's not our dad. He didn't even come from Mom's funeral. You know, there might be a way we could bring Mom back.
But I thought it said in all the books that using alchemy to make people is something you're not supposed to do ever.
That's right. That's why it'll be our secret.
I thought I'd find you here.
What do you want, Winry?
You know what my grandma says? She says you shouldn't cry for loved ones who've passed away, because when you do, it makes them feel sad in the next world, too.
We're not crying! And who are you to talk anyway? Every time your parents go away somewhere, you cry like a little baby.
I do not, I don't!
Are you sure, baby?
I'm so stupid for worrying about you. I'm going home to tell Grandma not to make you any dinner!
Hey, what are you gonna do that for? Hold up!
Yeah, wait for us!
Thanks for dinner!
It's funny because, like, you have no idea to... It's a hard topic. What I mean is you have no idea... You can't fully grasp what how a child would react to this, right? You don't know, because a child's mind is different to an adult's mind. You know how we'd react. You know as you get older how you'd react. But you can't fully grasp how a child would react to this, whether or not they would have moments like this, moments of just like, oh, let's have dinner, let's eat some food, and their brain is taken away from it. So they pretty much live on their own now. Their dad is never around, and they taught themselves alchemy by reading their dad's books because their dad's never around. And then their mother got sick, and yet their dad still was just never around. We haven't met their dad yet, but he sounds like a complete arsehole.
Come on, Ed. Drink your milk, too.
No, I hate milk.
If you don't drink it, you'll stay short forever.
You mean like you sawed-off old hag?
What was that, you little half-pint midget?
Half-pint
Shut down,
midget.
mini witch!
What, bro, Pee-wee?
Baby and baby!
Subatomic shrimp?
You are reading those weird books in the middle of class again. You need to pay attention to the lessons.
Leave us alone, will ya?
So, what kind of books are they anyway? It's a secret.
In other words, it's none of your damn business, Winry.
Come on, no fair. You guys are always keeping secrets. Bye, Winry.
Wonder how long ago this is and how old they are there.
Hey, I forgot. Grandma wanted me to tell you she's making stew tonight. Yay, stew!
Right, we'll be there.
Her grandma seems lovely, by the way, as well. Like, what a sweetheart. The boys themselves are just acting like boys, you know. They're those crazy, bitter, like, hyperactive and bit aggressive boys, which is fairly normal, especially in this. But the grandma just seems really sweet, and the kid seems really sweet as well. It's really nice, especially after what they've gone through. It just seems very sweet.
Whoever invented stew must have been a genius. It's even got milk in it, and it still tastes good.
So that makes it genius?
Someone came up with the idea to pour milk into vegetable soup for the first time, right? That's a leap of imagination. The kind of scientist needs to be able to make too.
True.
I don't know, I guess that's true.
Sure it is. Just one leap, that's all it takes. And it's what we need to figure out human transmutation.
I guess.
And so we began searching for the key that would unlock the secrets of human transmutation and bring Mom back to life. We trained with an alchemy teacher to prepare our bodies as well as our minds. It took years of...
Did this teacher know what they were trying to do? Or did this teacher just teach him, like, the basics? You know, the ABCs of alchemy, but didn't know what they were trying to do with it?
constant effort. But we wanted to see Mom smile again. We wanted to go back to our lives with her the way they used to be. That's what drove us, day and night.
I love the subtitles as well. Optimistic yet ominous music playing. Ooh. Did their dad never come back? In this entire time, their dad never came back.
Carbon, 20 kilograms. Ammonia, 4 liters. Lime, 1.5 kilograms. Phosphorus, 800 grams. Salt, 250 grams. Saltpeter, 100 grams. Sulfur, 80 grams. Fluorine, 7.5 grams. Iron, 5 grams. Silicon, 3 grams.
It sounds like the
Right.
makings of a
Now
human,
the constructional formula.
right?
And finally, we need some soul data. Okay, this is it, Hal. Al? Wait, what was I doing? I just...
Fuck.
Hello.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I am called by many names. I am the world. I am the universe. I'm God. I am truth. I am all. I am one. And I am also you. You have dared to knock on the door. Now, the door is open. Quiet, child. Is this what you wanted, isn't it? I will show you the truth.
This is getting really fucking dark really quickly. I don't know what the age rating is of FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood. I don't know anything about this show. This is a blind reaction, but holy shit, it seems to be getting dark fast. Like, very dark, very quickly.
It was like all of the information in the world was being poured into my brain at once.
It's too much! It's too much! Make it stop! What's happening to me? Stop it! Make it stop! Make it stop!
My head felt like it was about to burst. For an instant, it all became clear. The truth of everything.
Mom! Mom, please!
How was it?
I see. My theory of human transmutation wasn't wrong. It can be done. It's possible. It's still just missing something. All of the answers I need are right here. The truth about human transmutation. Please, you have to show it to me again.
I can't do that. I've already shown you all I can for the toll you've paid.
Toll? What toll?
This, surely you knew. It's the law of equivalent exchange, right, young alchemist?
Damn it! This can't be happening! It can't be! This wasn't supposed to! No! He's gone! What have I done? Somebody help me! Somebody! Please, Mom! Mom, please!
What the fuck?
No! This is wrong! This isn't...
Well, episode 2 is a little bit different, guys. Holy shit. This is so fucked up. I did not expect this. It seemed quite light-hearted. From like the animation style and the two brothers and stuff, I thought this was going to be light-hearted. This is brutal.
This isn't what we wanted! Alphonse! 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 This is all my fault! Alphonse, no! No, damn it! You won't take him too! Give him back! He's my brother! Take my leg! Take my arm! Take my heart! Anything you can have it! Just give it back! He's my little brother! He's all I have left!
Full Metal Alchemist. Roy! Hey, you're still in Central?
For now, anyway. There should be...
So they tried bringing their mother back. It went wrong. Alphonse died, but the whole point is something's supposed to be... It's an exchange, right? So there wasn't anything really given to them, right? Alphonse was taken, his leg and his arm was taken, but nothing was given back in return. And was that supposed to be their mother? Does that count? If it's supposed to be an exchange, surely they should have got something back. It just feels like they got everything taken from them, but nothing given back in return. At least not what they wanted at all.
Aren't you the lucky one? Next time you come here, I expect you to have made Brigadier General. You got that?
Easy for you to say.
Oh, by the way, if you're leaving, I'll go ahead and give this to you.
What is it?
Something you might find interesting. The final report on Isaac McDougal. I'm guessing it hasn't reached your office yet.
No. Xingyi's Alchemy, what's that?
Apparently, that's something they have. To be honest, no idea. You don't know it?
No, it's the first I've heard of it.
So, how are the Elrics doing? You keeping those boys out of trouble?
I'm their commanding officer, not their father.
Hey, tell me something, Roy. Why'd you decide to make Ed a state alchemist anyway? He's just a kid. I mean, military life isn't easy, you know. That boy's gonna have to go through hell someday. You and I have certainly seen our share.
It's funny, Hughes looks like someone I know in real life. Like, quite a lot.
Hell, huh? Oh, they've seen hell. Both of them. And plenty of it.
4 years earlier.
Lieutenant Colonel, they're not in back either. What is this?
Where are they? Where are the Elric brothers? I want them found!
Oh, hush, Dan. Don't bark at our guests. Yes? Hey, what is this? You have no reason to come barging in here.
We went to your house, we saw the floor. What was that? What did you do?
We're sorry. We didn't mean it. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Boy, are you? This is a surprise, to say the least. I'd heard reports that there was a brilliant alchemist living in this town, so I came to check them out. The last thing I expected to find was a boy skilled enough to attempt human transmutation, or advanced enough to bond a soul to a suit of armor. I'd say he's more than qualified to become a state alchemist. Should he choose to accept the position, he'll be required to serve the military in times of national emergency. In return, he'll receive privileges and access to otherwise restricted research materials. Given time, they may be able to find a way to get their bodies back, or even more.
Right after he came stumbling to my door, half dead and covered in blood, I went over to their house to see for myself what had happened. What was there? Whatever that thing was, it wasn't human. Alchemy created that abomination. It nearly killed them. And you want to throw those boys headlong into it? Would you really have them go through that kind of hell again?
Some tea?
Yes, thanks.
Man, I'm feeling like really emotional on this one. This is like really sad. The story of FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood is devastating. Two boys who literally had a father who was absentee, a mother who loved them, who died because she was ill. And they loved their mother so much, they just wanted to bring her back. They were on their own. They had, the neighbor's granny looking after them, and they tried so hard to bring their mother back, but in the end, it just cost them more. He pretty much killed his brother and had to put his brother in this suit of armor, losing all kind of personal features that made him his brother. Losing his leg and his arms in the process, and it's just really sad. It's such a sad story. I'm sitting here so hoping that they win, that they get everything back. It's just really fucking sad. I will say, he did say that his theory of human transmutation is possible. He did say that, didn't he? So maybe.
Say, Lieutenant?
Just Riza, please. It's Riza Hawkeye. Nice to meet you.
Lieutenant Riza? Have you ever had to shoot anyone?
Yes, I have.
I hate what you soldiers do. Soldiers like you are the reason my mom and dad left during the war, and soldiers are the reason they're dead.
And now you're here to take Ed and Al away too.
If they go, that decision will be theirs, and theirs alone. Yes, it's entirely up to them now.
I'm not forcing you. I'm merely offering you the possibility.
Whether to move forward or stay still.
Will you sit in that chair wallowing in self-pity, or will you stand up and seize the chance the military can give you?
It's their choice. They choose their own path.
If you believe the possibility exists for getting your bodies back, you should seek it out. Keep moving, whatever it takes. Even if the way ahead lies through a river of mud.
I just feel so sorry for
Miss
them.
Riza, why did you become a soldier?
Because there's someone I have to protect.
We're leaving.
Yes, sir. Well, I guess this is goodbye, young lady.
It's Winry.
Right. Bye, Winry. I hope we meet again someday. Will they be coming?
They have an interesting relationship, those two. There feels like there's subtle tones that something else lingering there. Definitely something else. Someone else she has to protect. Maybe she's got a daughter her age, and that's what she's talking about. Definitely some sort of... There's something there, something else there. Man, I feel so fucking sorry for Ed. I feel so sorry for Ed.
They'll come.
That boy. I've never seen anyone look so defeated.
That's what you saw? No. There was fire in those eyes.
You're sure you won't regret this?
My mind's made up. How long will the surgery and rehabilitation take?
I'd say about 3 years, more or less.
I'll do it in 1.
You'll have yourself spitting blood, you know that?
Al, just hang in there a little longer, okay? Then we're gonna get you your body back, I promise.
Right. And while we're at it, we'll get yours back too. Seems like you're in perfect shape.
Yeah, now I just need to try some alchemy. I guess it's been a while since the last time I used it.
I know. Not since the night we tried to bring Mom back, right? Brother!
Yeah, I'd say that's right on the money.
No, it's amazing! You didn't even use a transmutation circle. You perform alchemy the same way the teacher does.
You can do it too, can't you?
Me? No, no way!
So you didn't see it, did you?
See what?
Never mind.
Hey, you! Don't mess up my automail! You know how hard I worked on that!
Interesting. So when he was given all that information, he remembers a lot of it. It seemed like he couldn't remember all of it, because he said, the secret's here, I just need to look at it one more time, which makes me think that he saw the answers to the human transportation at least once. And he got to see all of that, which is why he's now suddenly improved so drastically in alchemy, right? Because he was given access to that information. So maybe that was the trade. He gave his brother's body and his half of his own so he could see that information. Maybe that was what was actually traded there.
It's half as hard as to throw a wrench. I'd be surprised. For real, you could try acting more like a girl and less like a gearhead.
You think I'm a gearhead, that's fine, but you had better get used to it. Because as long as you're wearing my automail, you're stuck with this gearhead whether you like it or not.
Is that what they're wearing, that metal? Is that
It's unusual
automail
for
there?
you to observe the examination, sir.
That's true. But I hear we have a 12-year-old boy taking the test. I thought I would come out and see what all the excitement was about. Would that be a steel prosthetic?
Happened during the Eastern conflict.
I see. So you had a rough time of it in Ishval,
Who's he?
You idiot. That's His Excellency Führer King Bradley.
Thank you. You may proceed with the examination.
Do you need something to draw transmutation circles with?
No, that's okay. I got it.
transmutation circle.
My, that's quite something, isn't it?
You know, there are some people who would see this as a good way to assassinate a VIP. In the future, you might want to rethink the way you conduct these examinations.
That's good. You clearly have nerves of steel, young man. But I'd say you still have much to learn about the world. You put on quite a show, my naive young alchemist. Good luck with the rest of your exam.
When did he draw his sword?
That guy is quick. That guy is quick, man. For an old king, he's quick.
On his exam.
Say, Al,
Yeah? What is it?
if Ed does become a state alchemist, does that mean you'll be going away?
Yeah.
This silver pocket watch will serve as proof of your state certification. This envelope contains your certificate of appointment. And it would seem our Führer is not without a certain sense of irony.
Why is that?
Nothing. Congratulations. You've just officially become a dog of the military.
By order of Führer King Bradley, this document certifies that Edward Elric
has been appointed to the post of state alchemist, and that he is hereby granted the title of Full Metal.
Full Metal?
That's right. Along with their commission, state alchemists also receive a code name. Officially, you will now be known as the Full Metal Alchemist.
I like that. It's nice and intimidating. I think that'll suit me just fine.
Hey, wake up. We're almost there.
So, he was, what, 10? He was 11 and his brother was 10 or something when all that happened. A few years passed of training and stuff like that. So what is he, like 16, 17 now? How old is he now? How old is he and his brother? That's something I haven't quite worked out yet. The ages and the time that's passed.
So that's Lior. Could it really be there? The key to finally getting Al his body back. The Philosopher's Stone.
I mean, my guess would be no. Hate to break it to you, dude, but we're only on episode 2, so I would presume you ain't getting your body back just yet. That would be my guess, because I feel like that would be kind of a bad move in terms of the show, if it just ends with him getting his body back and that's it. Maybe there's only 2 episodes, maybe, I don't know. How many episodes of FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood are there, actually? This website's kind of hard to navigate. Not a huge fan of this website. You guys, it's only available on one website. I'm not going to say the name of the website. You guys already know. It feels kind of old school. There is, what, is there only 1 season? So it's like Death Note. There's only 1 season. There's 1 season, but there's 64 episodes. Okay. So it's got roughly the same sort of episodes as Attack on Titan. Okay, interesting. I like this. I'm very intrigued about this world, and I'm very curious to see more of it. I already feel like there's like this doomsday ticking clock vibe to FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood. Like, we want him to get his body back. We want him and his brother to get their bodies back, right? We want that. But they don't have long, because the older they get, the less importance comes to retrieving the body. If there's 20 years down the road, it's not that important as it is like now. You know, his brother was 10 years old. You know, surely his brother wants to experience being a kid. Now he's a giant flipping war machine. It's hard not to just feel really heartbroken and sad about all of this. FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood has this way of just making you feel sad. Like, I'm just sad. I'm very excited and hopeful that they achieve their goals, but I'm also just really sad. It's a heartbreaking story. You know, with like who the hell's their dad? Why is he not even around? The dad sounds like an asshole. They were literally raised by their mother, who then dies, and then they just want to bring her back. Like, the whole story of FULLMETAL ALCHEMIST Brotherhood is just a really sad, heartbreaking one. Like, yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this serious. It got dark really quickly as well. I thought it was going to be quite light. I don't know why, but that was the guess I had of it. I didn't think it was going to hit me like this, but I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a few moments of tears in this anime. I can feel it already. It does a really good job, especially with the second episode, of sucking you into the story as well. Because I really am already just rooting for them and hoping they get their bodies back. And now I'm here to see if they do, where their journey takes them, and what's going to happen to them. It is the concept of this young child as well being given all this information, being so damn talented, and people aren't going to understand it, is really cool as well to follow. But overall, it's just a show where I'm just rooting for Ed and Al, and I just want them to be normal again. That's what I'm sitting here rooting for, and I'm hoping that that's what happens. So I guess the only way to find out is to keep watching. I've got a funny feeling I'm really going to enjoy this. Already, I'm really enjoying it. I think this is going to be a really fun anime to watch, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Hopefully, you guys are going to join me on this journey. Hopefully, you guys are excited to see like where this journey takes us, and we get to tick another anime off my list. Oh, and this is a good one. Anyway, I'm really excited, to be honest. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, press that subscribe button, press that like button, leave a comment, support the channel, and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, my friend, you will see me in the next video.